Snow was falling softly over Winter Hollow, the kind of quiet snowfall that makes even your own breathing sound too loud. Mercy Lake was frozen solid, a perfect sheet of white stretching into the darkness. To anyone passing through, it looked peaceful, harmless, but beneath that ice, something was awake, something that had been waiting for centuries. People in Winter Hollow will tell you the same story they've been telling for generations. They'll say the sound you hear on the coldest nights is just the Mercy Lake, which, an old legend, a woman who drowned long ago and never found peace. They'll smile when they say it, like it's nothing more than a bit of local folklore, a story to scare children, a story to entertain tourists. But stories like that don't survive for 300 years unless they're protecting something far worse. Judith Peton didn't believe in legends. She believed in patterns, disappearances, reports buried in archives, names that showed up again and again, always in winter, always outsiders, always near Mercy Lake. Journalists, researchers, filmmakers, people who asked too many questions, people who came looking for the truth, and people who never left. She arrived in Winter Hollow thinking this would be another assignment, another strange town, another exaggeration blown out of proportion by fear and superstition. But from the moment she stepped inside, she felt it, that pressure, like eyes following her everywhere she went. Conversation stopped when she entered a room. Smiles lingered just a second too long. Everyone knew who she was. Everyone knew why she was there. The first time she heard the wailing, it cut straight through her. It wasn't just sad. It was precise, layered, almost deliberate. Not the sound of someone suffering, but the sound of something calling to those who listen, calling to those who are curious enough to follow it. As Judith dug deeper, the town opened up just enough to guide her forward. Old records, half answers, invitations disguised as kindness. And slowly, horrifyingly, she began to understand the truth. Winter Hollow doesn't lose people by accident. It survives by design. Centuries ago, the founders of this town made a bargain. When starvation and war threatened to wipe them out, something beneath Mercy Lake answered their desperation. Protection, prosperity, survival, in exchange for offerings. Not just any lives, but lives filled with curiosity, with questions, with knowledge. Every few years, someone like Judith arrives, drawn by the legend, and the town watches, waits, prepares. Because the old thing beneath the ice doesn't just consume bodies. It feeds on understanding, on evidence, on the desperate human need to know. By the time Judith realizes she was never meant to expose the story, only complete it, it's already too late. The lake is breaking open. The town is singing. And the truth she came to uncover is rising to claim her. This is not a story about a witch. It's a story about a town that learned how to survive by sacrificing the true seekers of the world and a lake that is never finished feeding.